Hey everybody, I'm back with another video, and it's really like, it's 2025. Are we really gonna be the same person this year? Are we really not gonna go after our goals this year? Are we really not gonna be the person that we've always said we're gonna be this year? Are we really, are we really gonna go through 2025 like we did all them other years where we didn't amount to what we said we were gonna be? We're not doing that this year. Me personally, I'm not doing that this year. I don't know if you're doing that this year, but I'm not doing that this year. So there's this year I really want to focus on a few key areas, which I started to do last year, but I really want to carry them forward this year with greater intention. And the three areas that I really want to focus on this year: my spiritual literacy, my financial goals, and really enforcing my boundaries, because that is something that I have not done well in my years of life. But yeah, those are the three key areas that I really want to focus on this year and do better at. So what does that look like for me? And hopefully this will help you. But what does it look like for me to be one, have spiritual literacy; two, to uphold my financial goals; and three, enforce my boundaries? What does that look like, right? So number one, spiritual literacy is being led spiritually, right? Being spiritually led. That's one area. Really relying and trusting on God. Another goal, kind of in that, a goal that I set this year is to read the full Bible this year. And I've actually started out really great. I've already started, and I've started reading like 3 to 4 chapters a day, and I've made it through Genesis, like halfway through Genesis already. And the first, it's January 4th, the first 4 days. I kind of cheated. I started like last year, but literally like probably like the last day of last year. But I've been doing well. I've been consistent with it and really studying it. Prayer life. Prayer life has to be tip top shape. My prayer life has to be just any and everything, not just like what I want, but like showing gratitude to God, and just praying for like everything, decisions that I make, like pray for those. And then lastly, this is a big issue of mine that I think I've had for a very long time in my adulthood, and it's battling with lust. And this year, I've got to get rid of it, mate. It's got to go. It's got to go, man. Like I'm not carrying that into this year, and it's going to help me, one, in number three, which is enforcing my boundaries, because I feel like I've let lust really bleed over into my relationships or dating, and it's caused me to make a lot of decisions that weren't smart decisions, holding on to people that I shouldn't have held on to, etc. So we'll get into that a little later. Number two, my financial goals. I really set this goal last year and I didn't accomplish it at all. I wanted to save 5 to 10K last year and I did not accomplish that. Not in the slightest. And this year has to be different. And I'm documenting it because I want to look back on it. Look at this video in 3 months' time and be like, all right, have you been sticking to what you said in this video? What else that looks like is living below my means. And that's for real. So any unnecessary spending, just because I have it, go buy this, go buy that. I don't need all that stuff. I'm just like retail therapy. We're not doing that this year. No retail therapy. We're not doing it just because we got the money and we want to feel good about emotionally about some stuff. No, no retail therapy, and no unnecessary trips. Like, do you really need that trip back to that place that you went 2 years ago? You really need that trip? No. I have one family trip planned this year, and that is going to be the one. But other than that, like, no unnecessary, because if you want to be great and if you want to really go through your financial goals and achieve those financial goals, there's got to be sacrifice. So this year I'm sacrificing unnecessary trips. And thirdly, enforcing my boundaries. I got to start saying no to people. I got to start getting rid of people that don't really belong in my life. And this is really in the dating area. If that woman isn't matching up to what I really need her to be, she got to go. I'm done. Done are the days where I am accepting inconsistent behavior. Done are the days where I'm just accepting women in my life just because they're beautiful. Your beauty gotta match the effort. If it's not matching the effort, I can't do it. So yeah, like I said, upholding my dating standards, man. Like, gotta hold the women accountable. And it's not really just dating, but that's really where I struggle with it in dating. But just in general, like, I gotta start setting boundaries and holding boundaries for the people that say they want to be in my life, and friends, family, and relationship. It's that simple. So I'm really gonna work with my therapist this year to really, hone in on, like, all right, why am I not holding my boundaries? Why am I not upholding my boundaries? Why am I not enforcing my boundaries on people? I can't just keep giving people the benefit of the doubt this year. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, those are my 2025 goals. And I wanna look back at this video in 2 months, 3 months, however many months, and say I'm making progress towards that. And by the end of the year, I wanna say, yes, I did it. I actually did it. And this year is gonna be that year. It has to be. It has to be the year. Let's have that 2025 this year. Let this year be that year where you actually stuck to your goals. Let it be that year. That's the video.